two are out of the locker room, Tim. You may have noticed it's almost a who's who in the crowd at this point to see these fights. Marco Ruas is out of the locker room. Adrian Serrano's out of the locker room. Debbie Purcell's out here. Everybody's out here right now to see this fight.
Very, very close fight. I mean, it seemed like when one guy had an advantage would be the other guy would make a move and bang, the whole fight would turn around.
Speaking of everybody being in this fight, you might see there from the great camera where Scott Carrazzo has actually gotten up to tell Greg Wikan some advice if this goes into overtime. Everybody getting involved here in this great matchup.
Now Brad Fuller getting the decision from the judges.
This is a tough one. I'd be surprised if this doesn't go to overtime, really.
We do have a 3-minute overtime, Kyle.
Great call by the judges. Brad Kohler explaining the rules, making sure they know 3 minutes. The belt is on the line.
Let's go, Wikan!
And the crowd likes that decision, too.
Well, try to have a finish right in the ring here, rather than leaving it up to the judges. Both fighters look tired, though.
They do. But it almost looked to me like Rogers had a little extra spark in his eye there. Now, measuring each other. This is how the last round started. Rogers shoots in with that right hand. Wikan ties him up. Ooh, that one seemed a little low there. Knee, though. Tied up here. Wikan pulls him over, but Rogers ends up on top.
Rogers in a pretty good position here, Kyle.
Wikan there just got a good elbow. Snuck that one in there. Rogers in a position. Oh, right there lands a right hand. Now using that forearm too. I'm surprised we're not seeing him go for more knees.
In a short round like this, the first position counts for a lot.
You're right, too. If this is the tie-breaking round, how you get here, how you look, can set the judge's mind. And right now, Rogers controlling this final overtime period. Wikan just not able to do much here. Trying to get away. Rogers just not giving him any space.
No, Wikan tried to roll him. Rogers went with him, retained position.
Wikan holding on for dear life here. Rogers continuing to punch at Wikan's kidneys and ribs. Referee telling him to work. Now there's a knee.
Oh, huge knee. You can hear that one just echo in here. Rogers now up top.
Rogers going back for that arm. Flips over to the other side. Wikan trying to escape. Rogers trying to get some space. This is a chess match at this point.
Well, neither guy. Rogers probably really doesn't want to give anything real risky, but he wants to deliver punishment and win the fight.
North-south now. This is not a good position for Greg Wikan to be in. Nothing good can come of this.
Rogers raining some knees down on top of Wikan's head now.
That's what you got to do. End it right here. And now Mike Rogers right here, almost on top of us. Just dominating this overtime period.
Rogers showing some very good wrestling skills.
You're right, holding on to him. Not giving Wikan any space, controlling from the point. Now gets behind Wikan. Greg could be in serious trouble here. Rogers, a little low on the back, trying to wrap him up. About 30 seconds left in this overtime period. That Mike Rogers is clearly dominated.
Yep, Wikan really hasn't got off his back. It hasn't. There's 10 seconds, Kyle.
10 seconds. Wow, what a big right hand there by Mike Rogers. Wikan trying to get in any kind of offense here at the end, and Rogers seems to think he's won this one.
Well, I think he pretty much dominated that final round. Mike Rogers was able to gain the superior position and then keep to that advantage.
What an exciting light heavyweight final bout. And this crowd is pumped.
These 215-pounders, this is exciting. This is exciting fighting right here.
Absolutely. Two of the best light heavyweights in the country right now.
This would be a huge win for Rogers.
Brad Kohler in the ring to make the decision to announce the winner. Adrian Serrano, as you can see, has come out in case to congratulate his fighter if Rogers did win. There you go. Mike Rogers, your light heavyweight champion.
Well, it's a great fight, Kyle, here at Battle of the Belts.
We still got one more big matchup here to go. Wikan looks disappointed, but what a big victory for Mike Rogers here at the Battle for the Belts. And we still have the heavyweights to come, so stay tuned.